Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. As you can see, girl got her hair in a twist out. For more videos on my hair, leave a comment. So if you couldn't guess from the title already, we're talking about racism, we're talking about ignorance, we're talking about stupid people. So not only is this relevant to the world today, but relevant to me, relevant to an experience I had 2 days ago. Let me start the story. So everyone who knows and who has been watching my YouTube videos knows I live in a white area. Okay, said it. It's a white area. Like, yep, we seen the difference. So I was on my way to meet my friend, as you do. I was on my scooter, as not everyone does, but as I do. I took my headphones off when I arrived at this spot because I was thinking, do you know what? I want to stop listening to music for a bit. I don't usually take them off. I usually continue listening with them on. These people took advantage of the time that I took off my headphones. So I hear them say, oh, there's a black girl. Wait, what? I'm black? What? They said it as if, like, I don't know my own skin colour. As if it was a shock to them and to me. You know when you think back in situations and you're like, I shoulda, coulda, woulda done this. I should have turned around and be like, what? I didn't know I was black. Me literally just being there ignited this conversation for them to talk about Muslims, about Muslims dropping bombs, about, what else did they say? One of them was like, oh, we're the strong ones. If I see them coming together and taking my stuff, I'm gonna end them and their whole life. I was like, oh, I'm gonna end all of their lives, I'm gonna end this, I'm gonna end that. Mr. Small Man sitting there drinking alcohols, going to the pubs with your little two friends that all of you have no good in this world. You're talking absolute rubbish. You don't know what you're talking about. Sit down. I can't stand that these privileged people talking about stuff they don't even know, and now I'm mad. I'd give him £1 to say that in London. Say in London, just because we're in this area, you know, he thinks it's okay. Say in London. Let's see what happens to you. I was stood there and I was like, surely me just standing there hasn't ignited this whole conversation. Surely. Of course me standing there ignited this conversation because all people of a different skin colour are equated to one. We are all the same. In my head there's just calculations going on, maths, science, I don't know, geography. You know, I had to turn around and I was like, sorry. I was like, sorry. And they were like, oh, I was just saying, bearing in mind I've been stood there this whole time, they were like, I was just saying I like how black girls' bums are perky. Bitch, do I look like a damn fool? Literally, I don't know what is going on in our society. Like Charlottesville, like all these things happen in America, even in the UK, that people hardly ever see or know about unless you're on Twitter. You don't hear it on the news because the news shows you what the news wants to show you. There isn't enough people talking about it. I really think the state of the world is getting worse and worse. I don't know if it's me getting older and noticing it, or if people just be more blatant with what they're trying to say with their body language, with their facial expressions. Like, so you might think, well, what do I do when I come across these hints of racism on a daily basis? Well, not every day, but you know, what I do is I go out and walk around like this and be like, got something to say? We're meant to be getting better, like at more understanding, more politically correct. Some generations, like, it's just, you will explain something to them and it just goes like this over their head. And it's those people who pass it down to their children, and they pass it down to their children. Black cab don't take black man. It's a vicious cycle. I mean, nothing I say or do in this video now is going to help the situation, but I just thought I'd help spread the awareness of the craziness that's going on, and that it's not just happening in big areas, it's not just happening to things with people we see on the TV. It's happening to small people too, and we just might not know about it. Like, there's loads of incidents that happen that we all just don't know about. So spread the awareness, help change mindsets. I don't know how. All you can do is try, but I hope you've enjoyed this video. Racism is rife in this world right now, as you've seen from the KKK, the neo-Nazis, whatever they're called, stupid ass looking KKK looking like B-Tech, warlocks. Like, comment, and please share with your friends. Even if you're not sharing my video, share the word. And you know what I mean about sharing the word, because there's ignorance everywhere that we need to stop. We need to educate people so that they're not making up absolute rubbish about it's only Muslims that drop bombs on countries. Well, do your research, boo. Do your research. See you in my next video.